Thank you, Dr. Sampath. பெரியோர்களே தாய்மார்களே சகோதரே சகோதரிகளே and my many friends here in commerce and industry. எல்லாருக்கும் வணக்கம். I was dwelling over the last 2 days in how best to present this. And then I thought, let me start with a short story about something that happened in South Africa a long, long time ago. Round about the year 1909, there was a very young girl born to a Modliar family. She was only 13 years old. 13 years old. But born into this very cruel society and being oppressed, denied education, denied some basic rights, she chose to fight against these oppressors. Her name was Veliama Modliar. And Veliama embarked at this very early age of 13 and 14 to protest against the British bosses and their treatment against the Indian people. She walked from town to town, farm to farm, and she walked to the many mines of northern Natal, coal mines. At the tender age of 14, she recruited an army of women. At the tender age of 15, she brought the coal mines to a halt, a complete stop. At the age of barely 16, they killed her. The British killed her. They captured her, kept her in detention under very torturous conditions, and barely 1% of life in her, they left her to go home and die. But while she was there on her deathbed, there was a young lawyer there who rushed to her side. That lawyer went on to hold many more marches and make it even more ungovernable for the British. And he later became known as Mahatma Gandhi. Such is the history. But my point being, if a 13-year-old girl, a 13, 14-year-old girl can connect and convince this vast majority of people, and remember, she didn't have any education because she was denied education. Remember, she didn't have any money because she was born into poverty. Neither did she have any specific skills, no resources whatsoever, no transport, no modern communication tools. But yet, she managed to connect so many people together. Then I asked my colleagues in this room, what's our problem? What's our problem? Because we are not what we were 2 centuries ago. Today we are the bosses. Today we have the financial muscle. And today we have this exposure and this vast amount of skills and good education. We have tools that can connect us to each other at the blink of a second, at the press of a button. But how did the Mahatma do it? And how did Veliama do it? And what stops us from connecting the way forward? Ladies and gentlemen, just a quick thing about where we are as a Chamber of Commerce. In 2014, a group of friends, old friends, led by myself, sat around a table and spoke about initiating this Chamber of Commerce, Tamil Chamber of Commerce. In 2015, we registered it, we structured it, and in 2016, something happened. I bounced upon an email that spoke about the World Tamil Economic Conference held at the Le Méridien in Chennai. I don't even think it was 5 minutes later I was on the phone, and then I enjoyed my first conversation with Dr. Sampath. There was only 2 South Africans present there in 2016. That was myself and my friend, Mr. Logi Naidu. We went back to South Africa, and I launched the chamber. At the 4th conference, we were just 1 month old, and I walked in there, unknown to you, with only 46 members on that chamber. I come for the 5th conference, and when I checked yesterday, we were 764 members on the chamber. Thank you. We went on to receive some nice accreditations over the year and good recognitions. The Department of Social Development recognized us as a good standing non-profit organization. And then our state chamber, or our national chamber, which is the South African Chamber of Commerce and Industry, accredited us as a fully fledged chamber under themselves. And for the first time in the history of South Africa, Tamil is now represented in trade and industry for the very first time in South Africa. With the way going forward, connectivity still needs to be there. How did we build the 764? We embarked on a lot of projects and a lot of events, one of which was called Ragams, where we have a South Indian club once a month, where all our South Indian businessmen get around, enjoy good South Indian music and food, chit-chat, meet, greet, network, and get to know each other. We have on average, we were clocking around about 120 to 160 attendees in that club at a time. In January, we did something very unique. We took the Pongal and we said, we're going to use that to expose business. And in January this year, we had a lovely Pongal on the farm where we had a number of businesses come in, and these businesses showcased their various products and services. We had attendance of 1,500 plus people. We kept it near the airport, directly across the airport, so that when people landed, they could come straight there, easy. Lovely picnic venue, good music, good food, good entertainment, good traditional sports. We even brought in a mobile zoo on the farm so that children could come and enjoy while the parents went through to look at all these various business expos. The way forward, connectivity is very important, and we've got all the tools at our fingertips. We must use it. Without dwelling into the technology of it, I commissioned, around about May, I commissioned the development of an app. And this app will go live on the 8th of August this year, which is just in 2-3 weeks' time. The app is called Tamil Ethos Smart App. S standing for social, and M-A-R-T, Mart, standing for market. So it's going to be a social network, and a marketing app. I would like to thank the following people for their support on the app and the support in the chamber. Number one, I'd like to thank an IT solutions company from Coimbatore that I commissioned, Nila IT Solutions. I also like to thank the South African counterpart to that, which was Modular Technologies. They've done it for almost nothing. And one of the things they said, we are Tamil, so we'll do it. And they charged us a very minimum cost for it, and they assisted us with it. I'm here to invite my fellow colleagues and business people and chambers across the world to please tap into that after the 8th of August. I've got most of y'all's connectivity in any case. I'm going to send you the links. I want you to tap into that and connect with your South African counterparts. Mika Nandre, thank you.
His experience on Chamber of Commerce, I thought he will give a long speech. Anyway, but we will give one more chance at some other time, because he's always very much enthusiastic for public activities. Then next, திரு சம்பத் அவர்களை அழைக்கிறேன். சம்பத் ட்ரேட் யூனியன் மூலமாக நெட்வொர்க்கிங்கை பற்றி அவருடைய ஒரு உரையாற்றுவார்.